The mobility change is such an incredible challenge for mankind, not only in London or in the UK, but globally. 2/3 of the world population spend a substantial amount of their time in daily commute, often in completely ridiculous situations. So you need to think big to change that. Dromos gives you a really big change, yet with a clearly defined implementation path that cities can embark on without running the risk of investing into something that probably not materialize in the near future. Dromos is an autonomous system for urban mass transit. It operates with vehicles, dedicated infrastructure, and something we call Dromos, which is the fleet management software. It's like riding in a taxi at the price for a bus ticket.
So we are creating a small 2 to 3 person fitting vehicle, and this will then pick you up where you want to go and deliver the service just for you individually and in privacy.
So you've got your app on your phone. You basically tell the app where you want to go, where you want to be picked up. Your waiting time is typically 30 seconds. For Dromos, everything is orders of magnitude cheaper. So therefore, the whole system is orders of magnitude cheaper. And we can have a similar experience to the Uber, actually a better experience because it's your personal ride without a driver, with much shorter lead times at a fraction of the cost. All of the testbeds in the UK have different qualities, different services. And for us, given the size and aspiration of Dromos, it's hard to find a single testbed that fits it all. So we were quite happy and lucky to find different testbeds fulfilling different requirements. We are testing at 3 testbeds, in Millbrook, in Carlem and SMLL. At Millbrook, we're testing vehicle movements. So how do vehicles effectively get into a boarding zone? How do they pick up people? How do they get out of the boarding zone, resort themselves into the traffic and so forth? Everything that has to do with the core vehicle movement. And we've done that extensively with our vehicles, with third-party vehicles at Millbrook.
At Carlem, we are doing the passenger boarding tests. We are analyzing how people behave. The Dromos system is different from everything we have out there. So finding the right vehicle, pairing the vehicle with a passenger, organizing queues, organizing the way people interact with each other is different from what we know. And we've found some interesting behavioral patterns that will integrate into our boarding processes.
In SMLL, we actually had a different element of testing, which is more, where would you do it and how would you do it? Which lines, which areas would be most suitable for Dromos installations? What would the infrastructure look like? What would the vehicle movements look like? What would be the impact in terms of ecological footprint? It's an element of real-world testing. So it's equally important as testing the hardcore vehicle stuff.
Having had the opportunity to really do the different aspects, package it up and demonstrate it here enables us to use it in different countries and for different cities. And this is a great opportunity for us.
For us, the CAM Scale-Up program is just a start. We are now laying out a full process with the regulator, probably lasting for another 9 months or 12 months until full regulatory approval. And because the test beds are an ideal partner in that process, we can also communicate to the regulator that we're in good hands, that the test beds are actually able to conduct all of the tests necessary to get regulatory approval.
It is exciting because it is here. It is not this vision that might come into being in 50 years' time. We can actually build and operate within years. We can bring new technology, new service, and safe and convenient operation to the cities in just years. And in a future-oriented system, this is almost here and now.